Hey, okay, we're live on both streams. So here with you guys again on YouTube and Facebook. So nice to see you. It's day 4 of Start With Love. So excited. I'm always so excited. I love that. I think I say that every time. I'm always excited to be here with you guys. And day 4. And this is one of my go-tos. Actually, it's like I'm kind of combining 3 in 1 today. I thought, well, is this starting with love? But it is for me because it's a practice. It's a physical practice that I do with the energy of my body so that my mind state can stay connected with love. So if you believe in the energy body, then this one's for you. From what I have learned from my 200-hour yoga teacher training, my energy medicine with Donna Eden, and my advanced yin and yoga, they really emphasize the meridians, which are our natural energy systems, the way energy moves and flows through our bodies. Learning about the Sushumna Nadi. So if you don't know what that is, we have the central channel that runs from the root of our tailbone all the way up to the crown of our head. This is called the Sushumna Nadi. This is where our masculine and feminine energies sort of helix up through the central line of the body. So this is all, I guess, sort of what emphasizes and why I truly believe in, why yoga for me is it allows me to tap into that energy. It allows me to move that energy through my body, particularly with yin yoga. Why? Because it deeply opens the blocks of energy in the body and allows it to flow freely. But also with energy medicine, you can use simple techniques that for me right now are like my biggest go-to because life is so busy. Hey, JP, so good to see you. Life is so busy with the girls, and I can do these practices like while I'm walking through the woods with them. I can do it while I'm sitting in the living room at the night, and then in the evening when I'm just trying to wind down or clear my energy. I can do it while I'm in the kitchen cooking. Like I can literally do it on the go. So these strategies, the energy, working with the energy body are super valuable to me. So I'm really excited to share them with you. So the ones that I'm sharing today are crossovers. So crossovers are super easy to do. I'm sharing 3 ways in which I do it. So the crossovers is the idea that, okay, so stay with me. So we, like I had mentioned in the Sushumna Nadi, we have this, like the helix energy. So if you picture like a DNA strand is just like a helix. So we have it up the central channel, which is our feminine and masculine energies. We have it at a cellular level because our DNA is literally helixed. And then also, if you think too, in our brain, we have the left and right side of the brain, and they communicate with the opposite sides of the body. So our energy is crossing over in our body everywhere. Even if we start to talk about the aura that, like literally our biomagnetic field that surrounds our body is all made up of helixes and crossing over energy also. So for me, the crossovers is just like, we do it because what can happen is that our energy that's meant to cross over so that we function at our maximum, so that we function with clarity, so that we're able to think clearly, so that we're able to behave and behave clearly, so that we're able to feel love, like so that we're not sitting and we're not feeling stagnant and we're not dwelling on something, we're not feeling depressed. When our energies are all crossing over everywhere, we feel really good and we feel connected to love. So this is where this comes in for today. So like I was saying, when we are completely well, super operating at our maximum, we know everything has crossed over. We can become homolateral, which means our energies have started to just run straight up and down. And when this happens, we might feel tired, lethargic, depressed, When we are sick, our body will literally put our energies into homolateral because it then allows our body to rest and restore. So if you have had a prolonged illness, sometimes you have to do this because it's like your body has the habit of running homolateral, and you have to retrain it to cross over again. And if you are feeling depressed, then 100% your energies would be homolateral. So you would want to do these practices again to begin building the habit and training your energies to cross over again, so that you can start to feel love, so you can feel well, so you can feel like your vitality, so you feel like you're coming out of that fogginess, all of this stuff, simply by doing the crossovers. So I'm just taking a peek at if I'm missing anything. Oh, and so if you are running homolateral, and again, because we're talking about the energy body, if you're running homolateral, your energy, you could be losing up to 50% of your energy. So why give that away, especially when it's so simple to retrain it to come back? So easy. So do you guys want to see it? Okay, so 3 versions of homolateral. These are go-tos. I do them multiple times in the day. You can't overdo it. You can do it when you wake up. You can do it when you go to bed. You can do it, like I said, when you're like walking up the road with the kids. I sometimes do it when I'm in the car. I'm sure people probably are like, what is this woman doing? But I'm doing it because this is my medicine. So the first crossover is just like the crossover from your shoulder down to the opposite hip. So you're just like kind of grabbing onto your shoulder and just sweeping down to the hip. And you just do that a few times until that feels good. And then the other one you can do, I do it seated or standing. I usually try to do it standing because if you kind of get the swing with your arms and like the walking action with your legs, but you're crossing over and just hitting with like the palm or the heel of your hand into the opposite knee. So this is another way to retrain your if you've gone homolateral, it's another way to retrain your energy to go to cross over. And then, so those are the 2 main ones. And then I find another thing that I'm doing super often now, like I was saying too, at a cellular level, our energies within the cell can, like the helixes themselves, can start to fall apart. And this is when we start to feel unwell, when illnesses creep in, or just when the functioning of the cellular structure is not going to be operating at its optimum. Now, again, you might not believe this. I do. It works for me. If this jives with you, stay with me. If it doesn't, then whatever, we've all got our own thing. But what I'll do, so if you have pain in the body, or if you sometimes I have particular organs, like my gallbladder kind of acts up sometimes if I've eaten something that's not so great. If I have a pain in my shoulder, if I've got like tension in my temple. Hey, Jen, so good to see you. Thanks for hopping on. Just talking about the crossovers, which I think we've talked about. And so what you can actually do, if you want to take it down, just the shoulder pulls and the crossovers to the knees are the bigger movements that just kind of, I picture it like really rebuilding and enhancing like my whole energy field. But if you want to specifically work with like zones and specific areas within the body, then you can just come in with like a figure 8, and you can just, draw a little figure 8. So again, if you have tension in your temple, just draw a figure 8. And sometimes like you'll even feel like your fingers will want to like pull and like go, like big and really kind of like loopy, or they'll just, really want to sway back and forth. Or if I'm at the gallbladder, then literally just the figure 8s at the gallbladder, or wherever your pain is. And speaking of too, sometimes when we have that tension, like everyone kind of, it's like we have like heart palpitations when we're feeling overwhelmed. And like I said too, we know we've gone homolateral if we are feeling depressed, but if you're feeling things like anxiety and overwhelm, likely energies have gone homolateral. So you can even just do some really big, nice sweeping figure 8s over the heart. And this is just so calming. It's reorganizing the energy structures in your body. It's recrossing the energy helix that we want streaming up that central energy line. Another thing that you can do too is if you're feeling overwhelmed, see what I mean? Like, this is my toolbox. So usually I'll just do one of these on the go, but I'll do multiple ones of these throughout my day. So yeah, if you're feeling overwhelmed or like anxiety, our energies also cross over at the third eye. So you can literally, with fingers to the face, draw figure eights, so that we're literally crossing that energy at the third eye. So just those figure eights, really feeling it. I often feel I do get a lot of tension in my temples, a lot of I don't know. I definitely think I get energy blocks kind of here. And when I do this, it's like my finger feels like a magnet, like pulling the energy haystack. So you can do kind of like a face mask, just the figure eight here again to just cross those energies over at the third eye. But this is it. Like, I mean, cellular level, through the Sushumna Nadi, that central energy channel, and then down. We were starting small, cell, central channel, all the way up to our aura, where we have, just, I'm sure, a zillion crossing over energies. So just building it out so we can go big, we can go small, but super, super easy to go to. And it works for me. So those are the strategies for day 4, the crossovers. And like I said, this is, just based on what I've learned from about the energy body from my 200-hour yoga training, my advanced yin and meditation, and working with Donna Eden through her energy medicine. It's there when you start learning about it. So I believe it, and I know it helps. I feel it. I do. So let me know if you do this. Let me know if you're going to try it. Let me know once you've tried it how it feels for you. And catch me tomorrow for day 5. Also, if you like these tools and strategies, I'm posting them all onto my website, which is www.megwilliams.org. If you were like catching this one for the first time and you're like, hey, this is really cool stuff, and you want to know what the first few days were, you can go. I'm posting all these videos onto the website, so you'll be able to catch everything there and see some of the other things that I'm up to. So thanks so much. Thanks so much for hopping on. Yeah, Jen, you like the one with the heart, right? Yeah, me too. That's one that, I don't know, it just feels so good. And actually, I'm not going to lie, I do it on my throat a lot. And kind of up on this side. Like I said, I've got a weird thing going on with the left side of my neck and face. So it gets a lot of attention. Anyways, I love you guys so much. Thanks for popping on. Thanks for saying hello. If you're catching it on the replay, let me know where you're coming in from. Let me know what you're up to. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 5. So take care. Have a good one. Love you guys so much.